Hey everybody, how's it going? Hi Becca, how are you doing? It is another Bevers stream. It's kind of like an impromptu stream. This came in the mail for me today, and I wanted to share it with you guys. It's nothing special, and by that I mean like it's special, but it's not something someone sent to me as a gift or anything like that. This is something that I purchased. And we'll get into that as we open it up. It's going to be probably quite the video. There should be quite a number of goodies in here that we're expecting to see. So, I don't know exactly what was sent. But I do know that there's a lot of stuff. Hey guys, how's it going? Hey Sean Knight, You Game It, and Kevin. How are you guys doing? So, without further ado, this was sent to me. You'll see I cut out the address, and I cut out the return address because it had the actual names. This person has my actual mailing address, as opposed to my P.O. box. So I had to cut that out, just in case, you know. I figured I'd just cut it off instead of trying to mark it out with a marker. Didn't make much sense. The box is the first of two boxes that Salmon and I have agreed upon. So for those of you who know Stubborn Salmon, you'll know that he hasn't really been around too much in making videos. You've been shopping around to beef up your merfolk deck. Ah, yes. Nice. Good to hear you're doing great, You Game It. So basically, Salmon is getting out of the collection business of Magic cards. Now, as some of you may know, he had quite an extensive collection from his career of picking up things here and there and all that kind of stuff. I don't know the full story, and nor will I speak to it because that's his personal business as to why he's decided to sell his collection. But just know that he's decided to sell it, and he approached me first before piecing it all out onto TCG Player and things like that. So he approached me and said, you know, I'd like to, I'm going to sell my collection. And I said, okay. And he's like, would you be interested? And I said, of course I'd be interested. I buy collections on a regular, provided I know what's in it and what's going on. Generally speaking, I only buy collections when I can see them in person, right? Before making the purchase. But that being said, I know Salmon. I met with him in Philadelphia when I was down there. So, yeah. This is box one of two. We basically did like a sort of like a agreement. I would pay him half the value. He would send the first box. Once my house is sold, I'll send him the second payment, and he will send me the second box with the remaining collection. So, basically that's it. Let's open it. Let's open it, right? That's what we're all here for, right? So like I said, I don't know exactly what he sent, but I know he did send a wide variety of things. He also said he sent it in some neat stuff. So let's see. Sealed air, specifically from Philadelphia, right? Ooh. Or maybe these are some extra ones he had just from other eBay things. So maybe they were filled up somewhere else and I just inherited them. Who knows? I don't know what's in here. I don't know what this is. This looks like it's just It's just like a packing material. Well, his mailing address was on there, so hopefully I didn't flash it on screen. Salmon, you didn't white out your mailing address. This box is really cool. Okay. Alright, so let's just... This is a fancy looking box. Okay, so it opens from this side. It's like a dragon skin box. It's kind of neat. Who is this? Hey Tony, how's it going? This is part 1 of 2 of me purchasing Salmon's collection, if you know who Stubborn Salmon is. So you can see this is a Legion box. This is pretty cool. Check your previous comment. You're making a Scarab God Commander deck. Do I have any cards you could trade you? Ah, okay, you game it. So, basically I don't trade cards normally. I don't really do trades that often. Unless I know specifically what the trade is for, and because the thing is that I have an extensive collection, so I don't really need to trade things that much. Oh, speaking of Salmon, there he is. Salmon Man, you missed it, but your mailing address was on some of the filler that you put in, so I hope I didn't flash it on screen. If I did, I'll have to go in and delete it. So as you can see, Salmon took very good care, and he sleeved all of the cards and put them in this sweet box. This box is awesome. And you know what's funny, Salmon? My LGS has a box like this, and I thought about buying one, like maybe last week. Yeah, you can always buy the cards. If there's stuff that you need and it's on my site, you can always get it. It's always there, and I tend to underprice my cards, specifically because I like to help the community get a hold of the cards they need for, you know... I mean, I don't underprice them by a lot, but I underprice them, you know, for instance. So here, you'll all enjoy this. I sold on my store on Friday. I haven't mailed it out yet, but I sold on my store on Friday a foil copy of... Oh no, what is it now? I have it open here. Hold on. A foil Blackcleave Cliffs in mint condition that I opened up on this channel. Okay? Do me a favor. Do yourselves a favor. Go and take a look at the price of foil Blackcleave Cliffs right now. Anywhere. TCG Player. Goldfish. I don't care where you look at it. Go take a look at it. Goldfish has it sitting at, like, I think $110 US right now. And I sold it for $64 Canadian. So there's just an idea. There's just an idea. Well, so the reason is, Tony, is because I didn't see the price jump. I don't really have a way to keep track of my collection with the price jumps in real time, because I don't have an app that does it for me or anything. It's just me doing it manually. So when something like that happens, like so Blackcleave Cliffs, if you look at a Goldfish's price check, it was sitting at like the $60 mark US, which is why I had it marked at 64 Canadian, because that's about $4 or $5 under the price of $60 American. And then on the 14th, it jumped to like 107 for some reason. Why it jumped that high, I have no idea. Why it jumped that high, I have no idea. It did. Well, right, exactly, Jay Sheng. So why it jumped that high, I have no idea. But the guy bought it that night. So the night that it went up to that price, he purchased it from my site. And he found it from Google. So he might not even be a person who watches the videos and things like that. He just Googled the card and found it there. So anyway, there's an idea. The link for the shop should be in the description. of all of my videos. If it's not, then I am being a silly man and not doing that. It should be in there, is it? Yeah, it's totally in there. Okay, good. Thanks, Becca. I was like, I'm pretty sure I have it in the description. Anyway, let's get into... So, Salmon, you're kind of here, but you're not really here. Is there a certain side I should start on to look at these cards? Because, I mean, like, this looks like rares over here. This looks like an uncommon over here. So this is just like an Inquisition of Kozilek. Two Inquisitions of Kozilek. I don't know how we can we do this? Is this gonna like flop? It's gonna block the camera, which is not ideal. I'm just trying to like make some more space for me here on the desk. Wait, can I go this way? I can, because I can just do this, put one section in. Oh, I could just close this, and we can just do this. There we go. Okay, let's start with these. So, two Inquisitions of Kozilek. You want to buy the 13th card on the right for $5. I'm going to go ahead and say no, because I don't know what it is. I don't know the order of any of these things, and there are some very expensive things in his collection. But so, for instance, 13 card from do you mean from this side? From the far side? We can check what it is, and we can see if it would have been good value for you or not. Or do you mean the ones that I've been drawing? Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, Chromatic Lantern. Very good card. I like that card quite a bit. Almater's Archive. Nice little mythic. World Spine Worm. Also very good. A very nice seller as well. Serum Visions. Okay, a couple copies of Serum Visions. Not bad. Traverse the Outlands from one of the Commander sets, it looks like. I don't know which Commander set this is, but it's one of the Commander sets. Path to Exile. A couple copies of Path to Exile. Woo! An Iona Shield of Emeria from Modern Masters 2015. Sarah's Ascendant. Also a nice little card. So that was the 13th card from what I was picking. A foil expedition map. So, you know, not bad. Not a bad little card. Would have been alright, probably. Let's see, can we put it there? Now let's count 13 from this side and see which one you would have won from there, right? That makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Put that face down. Foil Spire Bluff Canal. So 12 would have been alright. 12 from the right would have been okay. Oh, this looks like foils now. Okay. Because there's a foil Bonfire of the Damned from Avacyn, not from Modern Masters. Foil Concealed Courtyard. Foil Sovereign Flagship. Foil Paradox Engine. Jeebus. Holy moly. Paradox Engine is quite the card. Foil Balance from Eternal Masters. Foil Path to Exile. Oh, very nice. A nice unglued swamp. I like that. Foil Exquisite Archangel. A lot of foil mythics. Holy moly, there's an expedition in here, or there's an invocation in here. Another unglued land, Mountain. What is this? Choke? Choke. Wow, Expedition Choke. Okay. And a click. Holy moly. Alright. There's a Vendilion click. And the 13th card from the right would have been a foil Inquisition of Kozilek. So there you go. This box is really cool, though, Salmon. Another Sarah's Ascendant. Okay. Spell Snare. Remand. 2 remands. Oh, There's a... I think there might be a sealed promo card in here. A foil, Vile Smasher the Fierce, from one of the... is that the Arch Enemy logo, or is that a Commander logo? Maybe that's a Commander deck logo? I can't remember. Another Allmutter's Archive. Foil Mythic can go here. Fabricate. 2 Fabricates. A bunch of counterspells. A whole pile of counterspells. Cyclonic Rift, very good card. These are from Return to Ravnica as well. And then there's the Modern Masters one. Some more Serum Visions. Another Unglued land, this time an island. Very nice. Search for Azcanta. Not a bad little card. Polluted Delta. Nice little fetch land. Mythic, Azor's Gateway. 2 Disallows. Commander, yeah. Omniscience. Not a bad little mythic as well. Foil Promo Rights. Now is that's sealed still too. Okay. So you've fit this in this sleeve somehow. I feel like if I take it out, I'll never get it back in. So we'll just leave it in there for now. But so there you go. Foil promo Growing Rights of Itlimoc. Cool. Burgeoning. Very nice little rare. Good. Kiki Jiki, Modern Masters. Chain Lightning, Bloodbraid Elf, Lightning Bolt. A number of things here, because there's another Chain Lightning here. So there you go. Not bad. What else we got? Is the camera really fuzzy, or is it just me? Oh, I've got it autoed. Heh. Heh. Okay, there, that looks better. Now I can see. Because I have it sort of open. I have, like, the stream open. And it looked, like, super blurry to me. But it's because it autoed to 360p. Wow, it's bad. Alright. Collective Brutality. 2 Collective Brutalities. A Ripjaw Raptor. An Olaro Ageless Ascetic. A promo. This is a promo card. Interesting. This is foil here. We'll put the promo cards together because we keep them separate. Jin-Gitaxias from Iconic. Ulamog from Modern Masters. Another foil promo card, Heroic Intervention. Very good card. This is a very good card. Carnage Tyrant. Who doesn't like a Carnage Tyrant? Fatal Pushes. Holy moly. Hey, look, it's the Jace I've been looking for. I can finally put this into my binder for Eternal Masters. I've been opening up so much Eternal Masters trying to get a Jace, and here I get him from Salmon. Holy moly, a Liliana of the Veil. Okay, we're getting into the... Oh, man. Oh, man. So, Jace. Here we go, everybody. It's time. We got the Jace. Which is like... We got the Liliana of the Veil. We got the foil Force of Will. There it is. There it is. Now I don't have to go hunting for my own foil Force of Will. There it is. Holy moly. That is, that's a card. That's a card. Chandra. Chrome Mox. Blood Crypt. Windswept Heath. Alright, have a good night, Tony. Have a good night, Tony. Thanks for stopping in. Overgrown Tomb. Caracas. Very good. Hazoret. This card's gone up quite a bit of money. I think it's still sitting in a pretty good price range. Heart of Kiran. Foil As Foretold. I now have 2 copies of Foil As Foretold. Vampiric Tutor. Another very good mythic. Spellskite from 2015. Also very good, rare. Foil Linvala, Keeper of Silence. This bad boy right here, Ugin. I'm gonna put him in a deck because man, I love playing with Ugin. I think he's one of my favorite planeswalkers to play with. Mainly because we play a lot of kitchen table Magic, and so games generally go to a point where you all have 8 mana, and board stall is definitely rampant. And this guy comes into play and just blows away the board, which is amazing. Because he also, the thing that's great about him is it's exile each permanent with converted mana cost X or less. That's 1 or more colors. So you play him in a deck that's like Eldrazi, essentially. And so like your board state is stalled because you don't have any of your big Eldrazi out, or if you do have them, they've got pacified or something, right? And you drop Ugin and then just blow away everything that isn't yours. It's great. I've done it several times in a couple of my other decks, and I'll keep this guy to the side and I'll put him in a deck probably. Kozilek, Butcher of Truth. But so is Jace the Mind Sculptor. Yeah, that's right. Sword of Feast and Famine. Yet another very good card. I really like this sword. This is from Mirrodin Besieged. Another foil Spirebluff Canal? How many foil Spirebluff Canals did you open, Salmon? My goodness. 2 foil Spirebluff Canals. Foil Winter Orb. Foil Mirage Mirror. 2 foil Mirage Mirrors. A foil Maze of Ith. My 3rd copy of foil Maze of Ith. Foil Vampiric Tutor. My goodness. Another Chrome Mox. Bloodstained Mire. Ooh. An original Wooded Foothills. Well, not original, but... original from Onslaught? I think it is original, isn't it? That was when these fetch lands were sort of introduced, wasn't it? I really like the old border on these. Foil Vendilion Click, because why not, right? Hey, look, it's a Blackcleave Cliffs. I just sold a foil copy of this for way less. Wooded Foothills. Steam Vents, Polluted Delta, and Aether Vial. There you go. Angel, how's it going? And hi, Bob, how's it going? Yes, Stubborn Salmon sold his collection to me. There's the choke. I don't know where to put that. I guess it goes here. That's right, Angel. That's right. Now, I don't know if the color of the sleeves means anything. Jesus. All right. Okay. Some of these are a little worse for wear here with the double sleeves. All right, so we got an Emrakul, Aeon's Torn from 2015. Another foil Concealed Courtyard. Isn't that what you had here? It totally is. 2. Okay. Walking Ballista, not a bad little rare. The Auriok Champion, which is it's a little worse for wear, this guy. His edging is definitely quite well played. That means, Salmon, were you actually playing with this card? Because that would be super cool. Angel. Which is the opposite case for me, because my wife was like, you're buying his collection? I was like, yep. She was like, oh, okay. Snapcaster Mages. 2 Snapcaster Mages. 2 Kalitas. Hey! Very nice. A promo Fatal Push. I have a copy of that from Tony. He sent me one in the mail, but I only had the one, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Toxic Deluge. Yeah, that's awesome, Salmon. Like, this guy, I can tell that you definitely played with him outside of sleeves, probably when you were younger, right? That's awesome. So, like, I'm going to keep that to the side. It's not going to go in anything. It's going to go in my binder for my, like, oh, man, Salmon. Yeah. What do I want for those snappers? I don't know yet, but they'll probably end up on the website if they don't end up in my personal collection. So you can just keep. There might actually be one up on my website already. If not, there will be probably soon. Another Walking Ballista, foil Toxic Deluge, foil Surgical Extraction, foil Surgical Extraction, regular Surgical Extraction, foil Bitter Blossom. My goodness. Sam, you had a lot of foil mythics that were worth quite a bit of money. Reanimate from Tempest. That's a sweet card. It's not even a rare, I don't believe. Thoughtseize from Theros. Leyline of Sanctity. Woo, a Scalding Tarn. And a Misty Rainforest. And a Verdant Catacombs. And another Vampiric Tutor. My goodness. What have I done here? Leyline goes there. Vampiric Tutor goes there. Natural Order. Arid Mesa. Mox Opal. Holy moly. Alright. We got an Entomb. A Maze of Ith. Aronis the Indomitable. Foil Blinkmoth Nexus. Man, I'm going to have to go through all of this and, like, get it pieced out properly and put into my proper binders for sorting. I can show you guys that process sometime if you want, but it's pretty extensive. Blinkmoth Nexus foil. Foil Wandering Firmerole. Foil Sulphur Falls. And yet another foil Concealed Courtyard. I heard you guys liked foil Concealed Courtyards. Salmon had 3 of them. Okay, and then we've got some more invocations. Austere Command. And Boil. Yeah, okay. Sweet. Noble Hierarch. Very nice. Wasteland as well. Foil Malira. Wow. I think I remember seeing you open this, Salmon. If I'm going to be adding them to the site, it will take more than a few days. Let's just be honest. My schedule is pretty hectic these days. I generally stream on Twitch Monday through Thursdays, video games. And then Saturdays and Sundays I record my MTG stuff that go up on YouTube during the week, Monday through Friday. So my time for updating and editing my store page is very limited. Foil Overgrown Tomb. What is going on, Costa, is that Salmon sold me his collection of cards. Foil Sylvan Library. Foil Arid Mesa. Boom. Foil Wasteland. Foil Blood Moon. Another foil Spirebluff Canal. You have 3 copies of Spirebluff Canal and 3 copies of Concealed Courtyard foil. Cavern of Souls from original Avacyn. Craterhoof Behemoth from Avacyn. Speaking of the Scarab God, there he be. There he be. Maze of Ith. Foil Craterhoof Behemoth. Graven Cairns. Expedition Land. Your expeditions and stuff are all just kind of like all throughout this thing. What the heck is this? Threads of Disloyalty? Is that what that is? That's what that looks like. I really, dislike that they didn't really make the text very easy to read. I understand that they were going for like a specific aesthetic, but holy moly. If I say lemon in this video, you will be happy. You want me to say lemon? Okay. There, I've said it twice now. How about Force of Will? That's another nice one. Oh, we got some more expeditions here. A Fetid Heath. A Cascade Bluffs. And more invocations. Force of Will invocation. How about that? Is that an okay one? I think that's okay, I guess, right? Jeez. Avatar of Woe. Rugged Prairie. My goodness. Sylvan Library. Okay, and then we've got an invention here. Sculpting Steel. And then an invocation, Eye of Ugin. And, oh my goodness. Okay, and then we've got attrition. Attrition. Invocation. Oh, and then we got a Skitterix. Skitherix. The Blight Dragon. From Scars of Mirrodin. Very nice. Linvala. Kozilek. Ooh, an original Bloodstained Mire. That's pretty nice. A foil Death Shadow. Nice. Very nice. Verdurous Gearhulk. 2. Alright. And then a foil Geth Lord of the Vault. My goodness. Your foil mythics, man. Torrential Gearhulk. Yeah. Foil Kira, the great glass spinner. Emrakul, the Promised End. Everybody likes little Emrakul. And is that foil? Yeah, it's a foil Blooming Marsh. It's hard to tell with this sleeve because the sleeve is kind of matte, but if I pull it out, because Salmon has double sleeved everything, it's definitely foil. I don't know if you guys, yeah, you guys can definitely see that. And boom. Slaughter Pact. Lord of Extinction. Lord of Extinction. Yeah. Entomb. Diabolic Intent. Divert. Containment Priest. Aven Mind Sensor. Voice of Resurgence. Consecrated Sphinx. Who doesn't like a little Consecrated Sphinx? It's a very good card. Hazaret. Hazaret. The Feverant. Invocation. Sunken Ruins. Windswept Heath. Mystic Gate. Misty Rainforest. Steam Vents. And a Wooded Foothill. Holy moly. We're not even done, folks. We're not even done. That card goes over there because it's separate. Alright. Last but not least, this little tiny section. I left the tiny section for last because I figured maybe it was like the more expensive stuff. But maybe I was wrong. Because we already found the foil Force of Will and things like that. A Leyline of Sanctity. Damnation. Cryptic Command. Ooh, Intruder Alarm from Stronghold. That's kind of cool. Foil Mystical Tutor. Rest in Peace. Natural Order from Visions. Entomb. Cryptic Command. 2 Cryptic Commands. A Misty Rainforest. Another Misty Rainforest. And a Verdant Catacombs. So there you go. Holy moly. Wait. Oh, there's one more hiding in here. An Avacyn. Angel of Hope. Hiding out. Hiding out in this little, this is very, velvety. My goodness. So, there you go, everybody. That is part 1 of Salmon's collection that he has sold to me. So, expect to see another video like this of the rest of the stuff coming, at some point. I don't know when that will be. It'll probably be in April sometime. Stay tuned for that, I guess. And I hope you enjoyed this little sort of view into Salmon's collection. Because I know he can show you the binders from time to time, but sometimes it's nicer to just see it, you know? Sometimes it's nice to see it all laid out. Now, I'll sort all this appropriately. I don't think I'll do it on camera because I need a lot more table space to do the sorting. But basically what I'll show you what I sort of do. So all of this stuff will end up in a high-end binder for foils and promo cards. So like this is already sort of sorted well enough that I can throw it into my binder. That's fine. What I'll do with this is I'll separate it by color because all my binders are by color. So blue, white, white, artifact, artifact, red. So red goes here, white, blue, black, red, green, multicolor artifact. So there, those are my foil mythics sorted, right? Wow, don't worry about that, Kevin. Don't worry about that. There's always more to open and collect and you got to remember, this isn't really, I mean, it's a collection for me, but at the same time, this is Salmon's collection. This is mostly stuff he opened, except for the inventions and stuff like these cards. I know he was collecting these actively. So he was collecting like the Masterpiece series actively. And I'm sure there's some other stuff that he purchased here and there. But most of the stuff is stuff he opened himself just from opening lots of product, right? Like most of this stuff's going to end up probably in my shop unless it's stuff that I want to keep for my collection. Like for instance, the foil Force of Will, I'll probably keep this just because it's really cool and I don't know. I'll probably hold on to it. So it's probably close to that, Sean, if not a little more. Who knows? Exactly, Becca. And that's why, like, so for things that I really want to keep, I will. Like, so for instance, this card from Salmon, I'm going to hold on to it because it's a card that he played when he was younger. And that, to me, is just cool. Like, I'm going to hold on to it because this is a card that he actually played with a whole bunch, right? So I'm going to hold on to that one for sure. Like, it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to go into my personal collection of, like, just kind of, like, little neat things that I hold on to, right? Like, most of this stuff will probably just end up on my shop page. And to be honest, I didn't buy this collection from Salmon to hold on to it. I didn't buy it to add it to my own collection. I bought it from him because he was trying to get out of the game and I could help him do that by taking the cards off his hand and then basically putting them up on my site to get rid of them just at a slower pace, right? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This box is super sweet too. Like he told me that he was going to send it to me in like a sweet box, and I was like, you didn't have to do that because I mean, like, I paid you for the cards. You don't need to send me a box. And he's like, no, it's too late. I already did it. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, like, fine. I wasn't expecting this. Like, he said it was a super sweet box. I was not expecting something like this. This is super awesome because I'm just starting to get into Commander myself, so like I'm gonna probably put 2 commander decks into this and use it as that. That's probably what I'll end up doing. So that would be cool. Like, I'd love to, like, basically right now I have my cat commander deck and it's in its own box, which is kind of like an awkward, like, it's awkward to bring that one box because it's bigger than all of my other deck boxes. Do I have Kumena of Orazka? You've been looking for Kumena since spoiler season. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure that I do, but I mean, let's make sure we're talking about the same card. Yeah, you're talking about the Tyrant, right? Tyrant of Orazka. You'll notice that Salmon didn't really have a lot of stuff from Ixalan and that kind of stuff because he had stopped recording by that point, so there wasn't as many. Yeah, the Mythic. Yeah. I think I have a couple copies of him. I don't know how many I have. I have at least 2. I'm not sure how many more I have on top of that. I got 2 copies of it, Kevin, out of my pre-release kits. Like, I played in 2 pre-releases, and I opened, I think, 3 other kits, and I got 2 copies of Kamena out of my pre-release kits. It was very random and weird, but it happened. So now I gotta decide, okay, so this is rares. So with rares, we can probably put the commons and uncommons. That's probably fine. And the foils and the foils can go together. Over here. And then these and these and these can go in here. And those can go in there. Like so. There we are. And then can this fit in here? Boom. Boom. Thanks for stopping by, Sean. I hope you enjoyed. Anyway, that's going to be it for the stream tonight, because it's late for me and I got to get up for work. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was a late stream. I apologize for being so late, but we didn't check the mail until like 8:30 tonight. And that's when I found out that the package had arrived from Salmon. So I figured, you know what? I'm going to do a little video and I'm going to show it off. Yeah, blue-green is Simic. Yeah. Hey, Jordan. You got here just at the end. I would suggest you check out the stream. Check out the video. It's not super long. I think it's only been, what, 20 minutes or so? Maybe a little bit longer. It's been 40 minutes. But we bought a collection from someone from the YouTube community who sort of stepped away from the unboxing game. So you probably know who it is, but in case you don't, watch the video and find out. It's really good. There was a lot of good stuff in here, Jordan. A lot of good stuff in there. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been your host, MrBevers. Don't forget to check out my store, nerdvanastore.ca, as well as my Patreon. You can get discount codes to the store, as well as things like grab bags, booster boxes, bundles, that kind of stuff. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, may your pulls ever be better.